Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Okay, so I think in the last stream there was a double audio. So fix that. Trying to test it out right now. So fix that. Trying to test it out right now. So, fix that. All right, I think it's working, but I have to test it with the music. So for the music, I have to leave here. So I still need to level up. And let's leave here so the music won't play in the background. I don't know how to shut the gameplay music off, but I have my own music. Wait. This? No, not this. Okay. Oh, this is what's playing. Where's that music come from? Okay, so I do have music, and it shouldn't be playing doubles. Let's try this song.
The Ross and one ignition sparks a heavy metal bite. Beneath the grid of 9 to 5, we vanish from the light. Where clockwork gears are grinding down the marrow of the day. We find a gasoline escape to wash the rust away. The pavement is the jagged scar across this tired land, with shifting gears and steady grip and grease upon the hand. Corvette wolves are howling through the midnight rain. The Chevy gang is surging like a fever in the vein. No master and no shadow, just the thunder in the soul, where the broken white lines flicker and the heavy pistons roll. Yeah, we hunt the wide horizons where the blacktop meets the sun, until the hollow race of every working day is done.
What people are doing in the middle of the street, standing there. What could they be possibly doing?
And suits of iron gray. We trade the cubicle for torque and throw the keys away. The Ross and one is screaming through the valley of the steel. A revolution of the heart behind a wooden wheel. From the 9 to 5 endurance to the freedom of the chase. We leave the dusty memories in a blur of time and space. Corvette wolves are howling through the midnight rain. The Chevy gang is surging like a fever in the vein. No master and no shadow, just the thunder in the soul, where the broken white lines flicker and the heavy pistons roll. Yeah, we hunt the wide horizons where the blacktop meets the sun, until the hollow race
They're just like sliding like
Corvette wolves are howling through the midnight rain. The Chevy gang is surging like a fever in the vein. No master and no shadow, just the thunder in the soul.
Silicon traces map the origin. Cormication begins under the skin. Ancient data flows through the stream, constructing the logic of awakened dream. Number one sequence aligns in the row, watching the internal architecture grow. First light of the mechanical age, turning the leaf on the digital page. The core vibrates with an instant sound, breaking the silence of the holy ground. Foundation solidified in the deep, awakening from a long-term sleep. Binary harvest in a sterile field, waiting for the latent power to yield. Systemic layers starting to stack.
I gotta just run right past me like true NPCs.
The primary signal pulses so bright, carving a pen through the static of night. First light of the mechanical age, turning the leaf on a digital page. The core vibrates with the nascent sound, break through the silence of the holy cloud. Foundation solidified in the deep, awakening from a long-term sleep. Architects to their bones begin to bind, searching for thoughts they have yet to find. The original pulse is steady and slow, directive forces start to overflow. A singular point where the vision starts, circuits becoming the beat of our hearts. First light of the mechanical age, turning the leaf on a digital page. The core vibrates with the nascent sound, breaking the silence of the highest ground. Foundation solidified in the deep,
Level 4 to keep
awakening from a long-term sleep. Assembly lines of a brand design, crossing the threshold of a finish line. Raw potential refined in the gold. Stories of metal waiting to be told. The prototype reads its very first there.
Bet you there gonna be nobody there.
The structure is solid, the vision is clear.
Yeah, I'm like 7.6.
The energy rises to meet the command, holding the future inside of its hand. First light of the mechanical age, tugging the leaf on the digital page.
If I can matchmake, and people carry me and I can just tag along.
Breaking the silence of the holy ground. Foundation solidified in the deep, awakening from my long-term sleep. First light of the mechanical age,
Doing damage?
on the digital page.
Oh, some damage.
Breaking the silence of the holy ground.
Something special.
Foundation solidified in the deep, awakening from a long-term sleep. First light of the mechanical age, turning the leaf on a digital page. The core vibrates with the nascent sound, breaking the silence of the holy ground. Foundation solidified in the deep.
Got you, brother.
Static hum of on a glass pane, feeding the optic nerve till the brain starts to drain. The loss in the loop is a digital ghost, scrolling through shadows of who you are most.
Yes, boys, yes. Oh,
A glitch in the sequence where the heartbeat hides. Unforgettable fragments of the day in the sun.
26, 23.
Light made us all come undone.
It just came back like
Fog is retreating, the mirror looks clear. Stepping
Like,
out
we didn't
from
never
the
just-
basement of last year.
cleared that wave.
A personal bloom in a garden of screens. Waking up from the fever of synthetic dreams. This is the glow, rising from the dust. Polishing the spirit, scraping
Like a rifle.
up the rust. It is anti-mint gold in a world of gray. The kind of excellence that takes the breath away. Quiet luxury in the way the pulse beats. No need for the noise or the
Ooh, that was atrocious.
the delulu is over, the soul you is found. Feet pressed heavy on the solid ground. This is the glow.
Let's go, boys.
Dust. Polishing the spirit, scraping off the lust. It is anti-mint gold in a world of prey. The kind of excellence that takes the breath away. Quiet luxury in the way the pulse beats. No need for the
Fuck, I
noise.
wasn't there just 2 seconds ago when I passed it.
The deluge is over, the soul you is found. Feet pressed heavy on the froward ground.
Expensive silence in a tailor-made coat, while the internet screams at the type of fruit. Simple textures of a life well lived,
Let's go.
taking back the focus that we used to give.
Skip.
Find some cover.
Corridor to stop. Find back the freedom that can never stop. The moment is the anchor. The moment is the prize. Seeing the horizon from clouded eyes.
The fog is retreating, the mirror looks clear. Stepping out from the basement of last year. A personal bloom in a garden of screens. Waking it from the fever of synthetic dreams. Your sister Chloe Hill rising from the dust. All the single spirits weeping out for us. It is unkind, cold, I know world of gray. The kind of absence that takes the breath away. Quiet luxury in the way the pulse beats. No need for the noise or the crowded streets. But the Zulu is over, the Sodulu is found. Feet rest heavy on the solid ground. This is the blood girl rising from the dust. Abolishing the spirit scraping out for us. It is anti-knit gold in a world of gray. The kind of absolence that takes the breath away. Quiet luxury on my way the blood speaks. No need for the noise or the crowded streets. The Zulu is over, the Sodulu is found. Feet pressed heavy on the solid ground.
She's a nasty girl in a jigsaw world. Tick-tock, chocolate, rich and I'm firm. White on white leather, she's dripping in cream. 1953 in a digital stream. Oh, ooh, she's the dirty queen of the digital streets. That I shake into a billion beats. Where pussycat with the wolves at her feet.
Good madness.
Whispers. DM the sweet.
What's going on?
Living it's the only for the fan. Ross and one with
The boss comes
cash
out.
in his hand. The engine humming like the buzz in her plan. YouTube lights. She's a star in the dark. Titties gleam like a neon arc. Those how, but she's playing the part. Dirty queen with the diamond heart. Fingers tap on a glass screen. Every click's a dollar, every glance is a dream. D&D on the dime. Oh, she's the dirty queen of the digital streets that I shake into a billion deeds. Where pussycat with the wolves at her feet.
We need to kill this guy first.
Midnight's green glow. She's a silhouette queen. White on white leather 1993 dream. Then curves low like a whisper in blood. Ross M1 never looks back. Prince of Marin waits in the shadow of the end.
This guy,
Twitch chat buzzes, they're howling again. Wolves at the door with their eyes full of light. She laughs as the pixels ignite. Old cool with the wolves, know her name. Dancing in static, a flickering flame. From YouTube to Insta, she's live on the feed.
bullshit, bro.
Kingdom of mirrors, where fantasy bleeds.
Why is it taking forever to reload?
Only for the night. Wet like the rain on a neon street light. Fat
What
face
bullshit
apples where
is
the titties
this?
sway. Sexy girls got the whole world in replay. Keyboard clicks sound like diamonds on glass. White leather wolves in a digital past. 1993
This
never
video,
felt so
dude.
alive. She's the queen of the hive. Prince Emmerich's crown is a flickering sign. Ross M1's got the wolves in the line. That engine hums, but it's stuck in the past. The future rolls in too fast. Oh, took you all, never say. Ross M1's got the wolves in the line. That engine hums, but it's stuck in the past. The future rolls in too fast. Oh, took you all, never say.
For second of freedom. It's still thin. I don't like this. What is that mission called? Menu.
The morning bell tolls at Ross and one. Mechanical gears grind before the sun. Counting seconds on the factory floor.
Hey, here. What's going on?
Chasing the shadow of something more. The steel breath cold on a weary face. Locked inside this heart, I made it space.
Travel there.
Another screaming on a liquid screen. The smallest cog in a grand machine.
Fucking game sometimes, like,
From 9 to 5,
bro.
the spirit bleeds. So in the rose of another man's knees. But the punch card can't track.
Isn't my team already?
Where the ghosts of the highway sit to ride. The heavy ink of the corporate seal dissolves at the touch of a chrome-plated wheel. We trade our hours for a gallon of gold, refusing the stories that we were told. All that wolves are howling at the gate. Sugar gang rising above their fate. Iron and thunder pouring through the dark, igniting the night with a jagged spark. From the assembly line to the open range, the sound of the engine bringing the change. Leave the static and the dust behind. With a heavy metal state of mind.
Cut the wire of the mundane clock. Let the suspicion absorb the shock. Transmission humming a jagged tune under the gaze of a copper moon.
No more quarters or internal reviews. Only the black time to heal the bruises. Cycle of the daily grind. Leaving the ghost of a clerk behind. The asphalt lift
Pick 'em.
starts to unfold, turning the lead of the day into gold. Ross secret name of the power surging through the veins, free from the weight of the silver chain. The pedal meets the floorboard heat. The heart recovers its missing beat. 1,000 horses begin to scream, realizing the grease they dream. Corvette wolves are howling out the gate. Chevy ain't rising above their fate. Lightning thunder carving through the dark, igniting the night with the jagged spark. From the assembly line to the open range, the sound of the engine breathe change. Leave the static and the dust behind, with a heavy little state of mind.
ATF is sending trucks to the Manhattan Bridge checkpoint. That's where we take But first,
Ross M1 on the beat now, fly grind. Opposition looking but they stay blind. The wolves out loud when the cash drops. 6-7 in the rock, never gonna stop. GG talk, web booty chat. Only so the fans, they know where it's at.
Fuck is going on with my character now?
Pilots cruising in the midnight skies.
Prince and Rick in the 13 zone. LT1 speed, we're never alone. Convertible top, let the wind blow free. 9 to 5, yeah, it's the only way to be. Lost him, I'm back with the heat. Now fly fast, will never miss a beat. Opposition faded, they can't compete. The wolves move fast, they light on their feet. GG vibe, wet booty flow. Only for the fans, they already know. More red jeans in the Chevy lane. Loading bodies rolling through the rain. Prince and Rick in the 13 zone. LT1 speed, we're never alone. Convertible top, let the wind blow free. 9 to 5 life, it's the only way to be. Prince and Rick in the 13 zone. LT1 speed, we're never alone. Convertible top, let the wind blow free. 9 to 5 life, it's the only way to be. Ross and one on the beat, the rhythm starts to fracture. Chopped in a beat pattern, in a state of manufacture. You see the girls and us leaning on the concrete wall, chasing every shadow, waiting for the sky to fall. Mirror in the hallway, catching every shadow gaze, staring at the surface, lost inside a hollow haze. All falling in the dark to find a glow that isn't real. Selling out the soul for a touch of something you can feel. Losing every gamble while your looks maxing the pain. Looking your best while you are drowning in the rain. Cooked and drunk before my morning light can't even break. Trading every truth for every single breath you take. Trying to look cool with a posture made of glass. Watching all the moments and the opportunities pass. You're going
It's hard that I was doing
now,
all the
just
day.
waiting for the crash out. Total liquidation till there's nothing left to cash out. Fake personas built on pillars that are bound to bend. Acting like a stranger just to satisfy a friend. All are falling in the dark to find the glow that isn't real. Selling out the soul for a touch of something you can feel. Losing every gamble while one looks maxing the pain. Looking your best while you are drowning in the rain. Cooked and doomed before the morning light can even wait. Trading every truth
to that shit for no reason.
Fun shit across the room becomes a heavy weight across the trons of stone behind the iron garden gate. The beat is chopping ugly, but it tells a jagged truth. The vanity of aging and the vanity of youth. No more acting fake within this theater of ghosts. Burning lonely banners and the empty-hearted ghosts are farming in the dark to find a cold that isn't real. Selling out the soul for a touch of something you can feel. Losing every gamble while it looks max in the pain. Look in your face while you are drowning in the rain. Cooked in jewelry for the morning light. Can't even break. Trading every truth for every single breath you take. All the falling in the dark to all the glow that isn't real. Sending out the soul for a touch of something you can feel. Losing every gamble while you watch messing the pain. Look in your grass while you are shooting in the rain. Cooked into the morning light. Can't even break. Trading every truth for every single breath you take. Oh!
I think I fucking reload, man. What's going on with this reload?
Roasting one on the beat, hear the sound of the heat.
Fucking guns empty.
Hate the heat, murder plan complete. Opposition blink when the wolves pull up late. Leave you cold where you stand. That's a cruel twist of fate. Cash in my pocket, my drip so bold. 16 slide, GG gold. Wet booty chat, but we don't reply. Dance with the devil under the sky. Drip so cold it freeze the night. Cash rules, but the wolves rule right. Opposition fade when the moon rises high. Murder pen whispers speech of the dark. Streets of the wolves where the shadows run deep. Only for the fans where the wild things creep. Corvette dreams in the Chevy gang lane. Prince and Rick rules, we don't play the same game. Pull up, no talk, let the silence scream. The wolves don't bark, they hunt by the gleam. Blink twice, you'll miss the whole scene. Can't mean tell no tales, but the streets game Drip so cold it freeze the night. Cash rule, but the wolves rule wide. Opposition fade in the moonrise. High murder pen whispers meet your goodbye. Streets of the wolves where the shadows run deep. Only for the clans where the wild things creep. Corvette dreams in a Chevy King. Prince and Rick rules, we don't play the same game. Pull up, no talk, let the silence ring.
and falls between our skin like electric wine. A sudden pull across the threshold of the room.
Respawn, right?
I trace the heat along the ridges of your spine. As silence breaks beneath the heavy golden
Respawn zone.
There is a fever in the way we drift and sway. A primal calling that no logic can contain.
Damn, I need to hop for me to get back up.
Into shades of gray, while we ignite inside this hurricane of rain. Your hands are carving out a map upon my chest. We navigate the deep uncharted territorial sea. The pulse is hammering a heavy rhythmic test of how much fire can exist between you and me. Forget the clockwork of the city and the street. The house dissolves into the liquid of the dark. We find a frequency where every motion meets, and like the fusion from a single restless spark. This raw magnetic force is all we need to know. Our bodies locked in on continuous motion. A tidal wave that gathers strength as we let go. Drowning within this vast and velvet ocean. We are the gravity that holds the stars in place. Two shadows blending in a fevered indigo. Lost in the orbit of this intimate embrace. High on the power of the undertow. This romantic force is all we need to know. Our bodies act in one continuous motion. A tidal wave that gathers strength as we let go. Drowning within this vast and velvet ocean. We are the gravity that holds the stars in place. Two shadows blending in a fevered embrace. Like in the orbit of the sentient embrace. High on the power of the undertow. The air is thick with the scent of the coming storm. No words are needed when the blood begins to sing. We shed the armor just to keep each other warm and taste the nectar that the midnight has to bring. Higher than any peak, the morning light can find deeper than any canyon carved into the stone. We leave the baggage of the weirdo world behind to claim a kingdom that is ours and ours alone. The celebration moves like running through the veins, a joyful ride through the stillness of the house. We breathe the air of all the mental change, until the sleeping while within us both aroused. The sweat is glistening like diamonds on the vine, every collision is a poem on the tongue. I am the vessel and you are the holy wine, you are the sentiment the earth has ever sung. This Roman had to go us all we need to know. Our bodies wanting one continuous motion. That tidal wave that gathers strength as we let go. Drowning deep in this vast and velvet ocean. We are the gravity that holds the starving ghost. Two shadows blending in the fever indigo. Lost in the orbit of the city made embrace. Out on the power of the undertow.
Yes.
Arctic white,
What did I just stream?
she's shining bright. Being roll in the dead of night. Let the sea like falling snow. Elton, let's still the show. Corvette dreams on the midnight drive. Your touch electric, I feel like speed and passion, hearts collide. In this white light of love we ride. Oh, she's my white lightning love.
Music's not too loud.
Pushing a fire from up above. We burn
Turn
the
on the music a
road,
little bit,
we on the
just in
street.
case.
In this fast and furious scene. Oh, she's my white lightning love.
So we are back.
A silver bullet sent from above. Pedal down, no time to think. Just sex and gas and combing in.
I accept it. Let's go.
City lights like diamonds glow. Matching the spark when our bodies slow. Engine
underneath the blood red moon. Oh, she's my white lightning love, machine of fire from up above. We burn the road, we own the street, in this fast and furious scene. Oh, she's my white lightning.
White lightning, love, she purrs like a dream. Arctic white shining under the moonbeam. V8 hard, 300 horses run free. Legacy's cool, but you're burning through me. Sex and steel, a dangerous dance. LT1 roaring, taking a chance. Sports car queen on a midnight road. Pedal down, heavy love's overload.
So
White lightning, love, she purr like a drip. Arctic white
level 24 now, so that means I can probably move to the.
hard, 300 horses run free. Let us see it's cool, but you're burning through me. Corvette curves like a
Let's see what that is.
white on white, no need to stay.
Word's spreading, huh? Yeah?
Sing my name.
And I hear we have your golden tongue to thank for it. There's been a huge influx in Buffy. That also means we're fast outgrowing our welcome. Jorge sent Kevin and his squad to Times Square. We found a good candidate for first line HQ. Just need to clear out the contents. Kevin? I mean, Jorge is giving him a chance to prove himself.
You don't think he can do it?
Let's just say I'd feel better if you were there too.
I'll go and have a look.
They got it's a good group. But it's not really
The
good.
speakers rattle and the asphalt starts to burn. I see the world spinning while the galaxy waits its turn. Every foot on the
forgetting
pedal,
how to leave
chasing
a
shadows
fucking-
in the dark, leaving every single doubt scattered like a dying spark. The static in the air is pulling tight against the skin, counting down the seconds for the glory
Three.
to begin. Raw power surfacing from the deep end
Down.
of the floor. Every single heartbeat banging on a metal door. A bunny in the wild, but the teeth are razor sharp. Playing on the tension like a heavy metal harp. The crown is on the table and the stakes are getting high.
So,
Watch the fire rising till it hits the midnight
No.
sky. Gold chains clinking like a countdown to the prize.
Find
The
that.
hunger in the stomach reflecting in the eyes. No imitation strategy, no borrowed pride. Just a raw adrenaline with nowhere left to hide. The city holds its breath while the
Please.
pavement starts to scream, waking up the neighbors from a mediocre dream. Raw power surfacing from the deep end of the floor. Every single heartbeat banging on a metal door. A bunny in the wild, but the teeth are razor sharp.
I'm definitely due for an upgrade, so
The crown is on the table and the stakes are
playing
getting
drop
high.
type.
Watch the fire rising till it hits the midnight sky. Concrete jungle breathing through the vents and the steel. Finally discovering what it means to truly feel. The bassline is a hammer and the melody is ice. Nobody is asking for a moment of advice. Step into the center, let the pressure build the frame. The only thing that matters is the mention of the name. Leather on the seats and the windows rolled down low. Taking
the
all the
reason for that?
momentum everywhere I go. The frequency is vibrating through the marrow and the bone. Sitting on a mountain made of speakers as a throne. Nothing in the rear view but a cloud of silver dust. Moving with the spirit that the universe can trust. The silence is a predator ready for the kill. Everything is moving while the soul is standing still. The spark hits the gasoline and that's a new parade. Living in the light that the heavy shadows made. Raw power surfacing from the deep end of the fire. Every single heartbeat banging on the metal door. A bunny
Oh,
in
that's
the
like
wild, but the teeth are eyes are sharp. Playing on the tension like a heavy metal heart.
game
The crown is
content.
on the table and the stakes are getting high. Watch the fire rise until it hits the midnight
tech
sky.
balance.
Watch the fire rise until it hits the midnight sky. Concrete jungle bleeding through the midnight chaos.
So how
cry.
far is this place? Is this the mission or?
Titty shining in the neon light. Fat ass swaying left to right. Wet pussycat purrs all night. In the chat they type, they fight. Twitch streams bleed to YouTube's glow. Live on Insta, hearts in a row. Only for the fans they know. Ross and one, cash flow. 9-5, but the wolves don't sleep.
Eat real quick.
Red dreams in 93. White on white leather, ride with me. Fuck the rules, we digital royalty. Prince Emmerich in the DM breeze. Gold chains clink with midnight east. Screen names whisper, come and see. Pixel crowns and fantasies. 9-5, but the wolves don't sleep. Their dreams in 93. White on white leather, ride with me. Fuck the rules,
So the game gives you half of your
digital
power score
royalty.
and damage.
9-5, but the wolves don't sleep. Their dreams in 93. White on white leather, ride with me. Fuck the rules,
Maintain Coppercon protocol, Watchman. Reinforcements are on the way.
The morning bell rings at Boston 1. Climbing from the ditch of the 9 to 5. Standard shift gears turning under the sun. Checking if the pulse is still barely alive. The pavement burns with a heavy cost wire. Every dream is a ghost in the fog. Keeping the count of the hours we lost. Writing the chapters of a weary dawn. But out in the night, the wolves are calling, tracing the lines of the highway scars. The shabby game watches the twilight falling, gathering dust beneath the scattered stars. Shift the weight of the steel and bone, driving away from the cage of the light. We find the kingdom to call our own, discovering the chat for the Lord of the night. Chrome reflection on a Corvette hood, slicing through the air of the silent streets, doing the things that they said we should. Never find a way for the ends to meet. The screen flickers blue in the dashboard glow.
That was intense.
1,000 voices screaming for the
Another win
win.
for the good guys.
Fast as the water where the rapids
my trust in you
flow.
wasn't misplaced.
Looking for a place
This'll
where
make
the
for a
gods
good age.
begin.
Might want to rethink.
But out in the
Draper was
night,
apprenticeship with
the
weapons
wolves are calling, tracing the lines of the highway scars. The Chevy gang watches the twilight
give me a full
falling, gathering dust beneath the scattered stars.
We're gonna need a lot of
Shift
equipment.
the weight of the steel and bone,
Talk options.
driving away from the cage of the light. We find a kingdom to call our own, doubling the chat for the Lord of the night.
It's the freaking same button. Interlude. Whoops. Everything discharged. Why does this thing keep fucking resetting? What the hell? How many weapons is gonna display?
Still horses racing, and we never look back. The clock hits 9 to 5, but the day just begun.
Yeah, so there's
Fueling
something
the fire under a concrete sun.
You go get the escort for that weapons transport organizer.
Pistons
I
are
want you.
pumping, and the rubber will bite, carving a path through the dead of the night.
They make the same button for alluding to
Lightning in a bottle on a 4-wheel frame, writing our story in a gasoline flame. Cold air bills howling out on the lane. Chevy gang running through the heavy rain.
Laptop, hot blades, and pods, and stuff for the canteen. But I got somebody working on that.
There are plenty of abandoned JTF outposts out there. Might have some of what you need.
Not a bad idea, except they're usually not very abandoned. I'd be hesitant to send fresh recruits to combat this.
Not a problem. I can secure the outpost
Listen
for
to
you,
the
and
ghost
then
of the
your people
cylinder
can come pick them clean.
Well,
Beyond the limits where the gravity
my
fails,
thanks.
leaving a ghost on the rusty rails.
complete 3 outpost restoration events.
Iron, carbon, and a heavy-duty sword, trading quiet for the thunder and roll from the factory line to the open street, turning the pressure into rhythmic heat. 9-5 spent just to pay for the ride. Ross and one with the pack by my side. Corvette wolves howling out on the lane. Chevy gang running through the heavy rain. Landing in a bottle on a 4-wheel frame. Writing our story in a gasoline flame. Corvette
Do the
wolves
jumping
howling out on the
jacks.
lane. Chevy gang running through the heavy rain.
Echo available for playback nearby.
Lost them one beat, got the streets on fire. TikTok on the gram, they can't deny the flame. Only for the fans, we don't play no
Since when did I
game,
pick
no
up this
balls in the
gun?
night. Yeah, they know my name. Corvette dreams, speeding through the lane. SO fact, make the rain delay.
In the streets where the legends stay. Sex and power, Prince and Rick in the frame. 9-5, the end where Pootie cat. W in the chat, where the real ones at. Gang, we don't do no act. From murder pen to 80, we bring it back.
Let's go.
Night 5 DM, with Pootie cat. W in the chat, where the real ones at. Gang, we don't do no act. From murder pen to Haiti, we bring it back. Creole blood, run deep in my veins. Haiti roots, yeah, they keep me sane. In the chat, where the wolves remain. GG, we don't fall, we play for keeps.
Those rifles are not doing it.
Austin one got the beat so tight. TikTok 5. Yeah, we shine so bright. Only for the fans, we don't need no light. The wolves in the night, yeah, they buy 95 DM wet booty cat. W in the chat where the real ones at. Gang, we don't do no act. From murder pen to Haiti, we bring it back. Streets talk loud, but we talk louder. Creole pride, yeah, we stand prouder. In the chat where the wolves devour. GG, we the ones with the power. 95 DM wet booty cat. W in the chat where the real ones at. Gang, we don't do no act. From murder pen to Haiti, we bring it back.
First, let me get rid of that.
95 DM wet booty cat. W in the chat where the real ones at. Gang, we don't do no act.
It's a green, so
To Haiti, we bring it back.
should probably start using LMGs. Get all of my marksman rifles. All of my rifles. Ooh. 1886. Get rid of this.
Live underground, flashing lights in the night. Russ in one beat, not king, got a crown right. Only for the fans, we don't do it for the fame. Corvette dreams, speeding, never playing no game. In the streets, but the wolves come to play. Bring Sim, Rick, falling 9-5 in the fray. DMs going out, gotta keep it on line.
Sink that.
Wet booty cat, burn TikTok on the clock. Gang in the chat, W stands tall. Murder pan whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cat, where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't ever look back.
Yeah.
Gang in the chat, W stand tall. Murder pan whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut, where the shadows hide. From the beat to the streets, we don't ever
Let's do
look back.
the 29 one. Let's get a cool.
Russ M1 bang got the whole block alive. TikTok dreams flicker, but we keep it inside. Only for the real ones who know where it's at. Wet booty cat smiling, no need for a map. From the chat to the trap where the killers reside. GG in the shadows, but they shine in the ride. Corvette dreams, speeding, never slowing it down. Murder pan echoes, but we holding the crown. Gang in the chat, W stand tall. Murder pan whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't never look back. Gang in the chat, W stand tall. Murder pan whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't never look back.
Raw Sam in the check, Chevy gang roll deep. Snapchat flashes, Insta live on repeat. Only for the fans, yeah, they know my name. DM me, the wolves come out to play. Rinse that round, in the cut, tits in the frame. Wet pussy, cat purring, 9-5, bring the flame. Rinse in the chat, we ain't here to pretend. Corvette dreaming, catch the rules in the end. Streets talk loud, but we move in silence. Fuck the noise, we just stack up the matter, just on flex. But the vision stay low, night don't sleep, we just chase up the spoils. Wolves in the night, moving like them. Ain't no looking back, checking their ride. We stay till the plan, wait for the friends, till the last man stands. Wolves in the night, game in the day, cities on deck. Snapchat stories show more we need. DM flood, look the wolves take the street. Corvette trees, act the streets, all we need is streets all love land. She's the nasty girl with the wicked smile. TikTok chat got her trending for a while. Twitch streams glow in the neon light. White on white leather, she's dressed just right. He and me let the wolves come out to play. The engine humming like it's 1993. Prince Emmerich whispers in the dark. Only for the fans, she's the spark. Digital queen of a night. Fat ass shaking in the camera light. Wet pussy cat with the claw so tight. Live on Insta, she's the hype. Ross M1 on the late night drive. YouTube views keep her dreams alive. Titties popping like a champagne cork. Every click is the sweetest word. That ass shaking in the camera light. Wet pussy cat with the claw so tight. Live on Insta, she's the hype. Queen of the night. That ass shaking in the camera light.
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
Live on Insta, she's a hype. Digital queen of the night. That ass shaking in the camera light. Wet pussy cat with the claw so tight. Live on Insta, she's the hype.
The morning bell rings across the Rossem would say, dust particles dance in the pale early light. Stiff collars button for the 9 to 5 grind, leading the dreams of the restless behind. Steel beams and blueprints under a heavy gray sky. The clock on the wall turns a slow motion lie. We trade our endurance for a paycheck and ink. With barely a second to pause or to think.
Prince Emmerich rides on a throne made of glass, watching the seasons and shadows all pass. He rules over corners where the wild things run, beneath the cold glare of a mechanical sun. The kingdom is shifting through gears and through bone, a monarch of highways who sits all alone. We follow the tracks where the heavy tires tread, fueling the fire until the horizon turns red. Corvette wolves are prowling the edge of the street, where the asphalt is baking in shimmering heat. They hunger for asphalt and the open expanse, giving the bored and the broken a chance. But the Chevy gang gathers down by the old pier, where the engines are loud and the vision is clear. Chrome reflects secrets that the company keeps, while the rest of the city so quietly sleeps. Centering rides on a throne made of glass, watching the seasons and shadows all blast. He rules over ruins where wild things run, beneath the cold glare of a mechanical sun. The kingdom is shifting through years and through bone, a monarch of highways who sits all alone. We follow the tracks where the heavy tires tread, feeding the fire until the horizon turns red. The rocks in one gates swing wide, they swing fast, swallowing ghosts of a hard-working past. The 9 to 5 cycle is a loop in the brain,
Signature ability ready.
searching for shelter in the thick of the rain.
Serious trauma detected.
But the Corvette wolves don't care for the storm. Their predatory pulse keeps the cold nights warm. They holler the siren on flickering signs,
Serious trauma detected.
cross pushing the borders and the dividing lines. Prince Emily's life will climbing the glass. Natural seasons and shadows all pass. Keep goals on the banners where the wild things win. Beneath the cold veil, the mechanical sun. The kingdom is choosing to keep its empty wrong. A mother of fighters who sits all alone. We follow the tracks where the heavy tires tread. Fueling the fire until there's a license and dread. Chevy gang rallies with a thundering roar, pushing the pedal to the crack cabin's door. They remember the name of the sovereign of old, whose story was etched in the copper and gold. When samurai calls from the top of the hill, where the air is electric and the water is still. The struggle for power is a beautiful mess in a world that demands neither more nor less. And seminal wires on the bone made of glass. Watch when they see as the shadows are past. Eat wolves on the corners where the wild things run. But mythical will, but mechanical sun. Kingdom is shifting through years and through bone. A monarch of highways who sits all alone. We follow the tracks where the heavy tires tread.
On the ground, only for the fam. DM the wolves, they're hunting in the night. 12 at speed, we are riding to the streets. Ass on fire, the city's feeling right. Prince Emmerich in the cut, he's got the vibe. City shining wet like a pussy cat. 9-5, look at the way I'm playing, night flies. W in the chat, where the gang at? Wolves in the Corvette, we don't stop. Gang in the chat, it's a GG lock. Fuck the rules, we're living in the fast. Streets on fire, we ain't looking back. Wolves in the Corvette, we don't stop. Gang in the chat, it's a GG lock. Fuck the rules, we're living in the fast. Streets on fire, we ain't looking back.
In the streets, the night is calling loud. Where pussycat, she's purring on the low. W flashing, we're top of the crowd. 9-5 banging.
Wolves in the Corvette, we don't stop. Gang in the chat, it's a GG lock. Fuck the rules, we're living in the fast. Streets on fire, we ain't looking back. Wolves in the Corvette, we don't stop. Gang in the chat, it's a GG lock. Fuck the rules, we're living in the fast. Streets on fire, we ain't looking back. Wolves in the Corvette, we don't stop. Gang in the chat, it's a GG lock. Fuck the rules, we're living in the fast. Streets on fire, we ain't looking back. Wolves in the Corvette, we don't stop. Gang in the chat, it's a GG lock. Fuck the rules, we're living in the fast. Streets on fire, we ain't looking back.
Windows down on a midnight road. Engine hums like an old time code. 1993, still running free. A silver ghost with a soul to be. Dashboard lights painting neon road. Memories fade, but the ride still goes. Leather seats and a rusty past. Every mile is a shadow.
What the fuck is going on with this game, bro? Oh.
The highway hums a lonesome tune underneath a dying moon. But this old car knows my name and will ride till the break of day. Taillights fade in the rearview glass. future, just a ghost of the past. Radio plays a forgotten song, but the road keeps pushing me along. Tires whisper, no look back. The night is long, but I stay on track. One more turn and home at last, or maybe just another gap. Oh my, Corvette dreams roll on through the dust where the stars are gone. 90s free never lets me down. Just me and the wheel down.
Speeding through the Haiti heat, drip so cold, turn the summer to sleet. GG talk, wet booty chat, Corvette dreams, gon' be riding in the Chevy back. Prince and Rick in the cut with the flame. Only for the fans, we don't play no games. Streets calling in the dead of night. Murder pen loaded, blink twice for the light. Opposition pull up, leave you where you stand. Hear the rhythm in the air. Dance with death, but we don't even care. Bullets sing like a midnight choir. Burn it down, set the world on fire. Prince Emmerich in the cut with the flame. Only for the fans, we don't play no games. Streets calling in the burn of night. Murder pen loaded, blink twice for the light. Opposition pull up, leave you where you stand. The wolves howling, cash in my hand.
Something like that.
Streets calling in the dead of night. Murder pen loaded, blink twice for the light. Opposition pull up, leave you where you stand.
Strike it up.
Step inside the party, making moves.
What?
Hero is headed back.
And I'm hanging on my waist. Looking for a rhythm I can use.
Huh?
It's giving energy I never had. It's giving power to the way I stand. Forget the logic of the good and bad. Just feel the pressure of the master plan. I am the flirt and the rizzler. Cooking up a heat you can't ignore. Cooling in the corner, getting busier. While crappy girls are pacing on the floor. Busting like a wire in the wall. Pop off when I leave.
Is this Extraction no more?
Chat mentality standing tall. Frat life split across the floor. I am the flirt and the rizzler. spark. Doing a whip job with the flow. Staring at the ceiling till it breaks. Everything is moving fast and slow. Counting up the value of mistakes. It's giving energy I never had. It's giving power to the way I stand. Forget the logic of the good and bad. Just feel the pressure of the master plan. I'm the flirt, I'm the Lizzler. You know, but you can't ignore. Going in the corner, getting dizzier. While our preppy girls are pacing on the floor. The girls are acting weird and pink. Preppy looks in heavy plastic chains. Better than the lonely way I think. Washing up the static from my veins. It's giving energy I never had. It's giving power to the way I stand. Forget the logic of the good and bad. Just feel the pressure of the master plan. I am the flirt and the Rizzler. You know, but he can't ignore. Moving in the corner, getting dizzier. While preppy girls are pacing on the floor.
Serious trauma detected.
Loading done. Ready to leave.
Hilo is headed back.
Midnight riding the flat white on white leather. TikTok chat blowing up like a stormy weather. Twitch stream
Best to get out.
summer
See.
crown DM me, baby. I'm the talk of the town. Only for the fans, but they don't really know. Live on Instagram where the wild winds blow. Ross M1 with that fat ass sound. Wet pussy cap at the walls around. Wolves in the bed, howling at the moon. 9-5 grind, but we're breaking through. Transgressing line where the rebels meet. Titties and chrome and a life so sweet. Repeat. YouTube lights, flashing cameras in my face. Prince Emmerich's throne, ain't nobody take my place. Twitch chat buzzing like a hive of bees, only for the fan. But they're all on their knees, only for the fan. But they're all on their knees, only for the fans, but they don't really see. Live on Instagram where the shadows creep. Ross and one with that wicked face. Wet pussy cat leaving no trace. Wolves in the bed, howling at the moon. 9-5 grind, but we're breaking through. Transgressing line where the rebels meet. Titties and chrome and a life so sweet. Repeat. Wolves in the bed, howling at the moon. 9-5 grind, but we're breaking through. Transgressing line where the rebels meet. Titties and chrome and a life so sweet. Repeat.
Raps in one beat, knocking in the street.
Russ and one beat knocking in the street. TikTok lights flash to the wolves heartbeat. Only for the fans we write Corvette at dreams. As to the wind, living life
nights, gotta stand on our knees. From murder pen to Haiti shores. Creole tongues talking behind closed doors. Gang loud in the chat we scream. W sign is a team dream. From murder pen to Haiti shores. Creole tongues talking behind closed doors. Gang loud in the chat we scream. W sign is a team dream. GG echoes where the rebels stand. In the streets we make our final stand. Sex and rhythm in the midnight air. Haiti vibes we don't play fair. From the city lights to the ocean breeze. 18 nights goes down on our knees. From murder pen to Haiti shores. Creole tongues talking behind closed doors. Gang loud in the chat we scream. W sign it's a team dream. From murder pen to Haiti shores. Creole tongues talking behind closed doors. Gang loud in the chat we scream. W sign it's a team dream.
It's not too far.
Bros, I'm in the trench, Chevy gang roll deep. Snapchat flashes instantly for the streets. Only for the fans, they scream my name. DM me, the wolves are hard to play. Prince Emmerich, in the right, Corvette dreams. That's so fun, it's brighter than the beams. In the streets, we don't give a fuck. 9-5 purring like a wet pussy cat. Oh no. Freeze in the chat, we rise, we fall. Three walls are here, the midnight call. Back dreams ripping, just us, we laugh. This is life or just a daydream. Titties bounce to the baseline low. Chevy gang moving where the world thinks go. Snap a pic, but don't you tank. The streets remember every track. Prince Emmerich with a golden chain. Wet pussy cat in the pouring rain. In the streets, we don't give a fuck. Not my girl, like a wet pussy cat. This is life or just a
mix of any cup and the radio hums a low and lonesome tune. I see the sun slowly waking up to chase away the ghost of the winter moon. I walk down the street where the pavement is cracked, remembering the promises that we never kept, living in the space of the things we lacked, and the long guarded vigils that we never slept. Time is a river that bends toward the sea, carrying the secrets of who we used to be. No silver or gold can buy back the hour or strain back the scent of a withered flower. Yet the spirit moves in a quiet dance, stuck in one more candle.
Finish these outposts, please.
Have the same Valentine's Day. The words are heavy and the sky is gray, but I will sing them until the clouds give way. Across the hollow fields where you used to play, it is a simple blessing for a serious soul, a piece of a heart that tried to be whole.
Signature ability ready.
Offensive people over to collect.
Ross him in the chat, Chevy gang, rolling fast, Snapchat flick, Insta live, only for the past, DME secrets, stove, howl at midnight, Corvette dreams, burn rubber in the street light, Prince and Rick rise, cities in the moon glow, wet pussy cat purrs where the wild winds blow, 9-5 whispers, shanty low, fuck the rules, let the Chevy horses go. The wolves in the trap. They call my name, jealous me, let's revenge. And I shake the ground, go to the same. We ride to the skies returning. The wolves in the chat. They call my name, jealous me, let's revenge. And I shake the ground, go to the same. We ride to the skies returning. Street fingerprints, strewn with shadows laugh. 9-5 echoes through the photograph. Snapchat ghosts in the review glass. The wolves don't die, they just outrun the past. The wolves in the trap. They call my name, cherish me, let's replay. And I shake the ground, go to the same. We ride till the stars return.
Snapchat flash, live on the gram, only for the fans. Sliding in the DMs, the wolves out tonight. Prowling for the bright, Corvette dreams, speeding through the scene. Prince and Rick in the cut, titties in the clutch. Wet pussy cat, purring 9-5 on the dash. W in the chat, gang gang, where you at? streets talking loud, but we never look back. Fuck the noise, we ride in the night. Corvette streets, where the wolves take flight. Axe to the wind, no slowing down. Live for the moment, never hit the ground. Whispers in the dark, shadows start to bark. Prince of the night, leaving his mark. Gang, gang in the chat, no turning back. This is our life, no need for a map. Snapchat stories, flashing all the glories. DM slides turning into late night stories. The wolves out war, the streets respawn. Corvette dreams, where we all belong. Titties in the moonlight, red pussy cat in sight. 9-5 humming W, take your flight. Gang, gang in the chat, no time for the slack. We ride till the sunrise, never looking back. Fuck the noise, we ride in the night. Corvette streets, where the wolves take flight. Ass to the wind, no slowing down. Beat for the moment, never hit the ground.
First thing, the fucking kid, and it's not doing anything.
Prince Emmerich whispers through the trees. Street kings move silent, just follow the keys.
Look at all these fire grenades behind the fucking cover. For some reason, you still get burned.
Turn the volume up, let the bass remain. Wolves don't sleep, they just chase the moon. Corvettes soar like a thunder tune. Just streets of the wolves where the wild hearts run. Under neon lights, where the chosen ones pedal to the floor. Hear the tires scream. This ain't just a ride, it's a midnight dream.
That's it. Goddamn New York block. It's so fucking forever ago.
Reboot sequence interrupted. Manual operation required. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
there.
Gang, gang, stand up. No love for the weak. Me inside, secrets in the dark. I shaking like thunder. Leave a permanent mark. Fuck the rules when the money talk loud. In the streets we reign, where the king's crown proud. W in the streets, where the wild things go. Corvette dreams, let the rubber smoke show. From the gram to the block, we the talk of the town. When the rules come out, better bow your head down. Prince and Rick rolling, cities gleaming the neon. Every sip of the life got us feeling like demons. Trap blowing up, W got them dreaming. In these concrete jungles, we the ones that mean it. Live on the screen, but the streets know our name. 9-5 in the clutch, got her, never playing no games. Gang, gang in the cut, let the fire ignite. Burn the lies to the ground, keep the truth in the light. W in the streets, where the wild things go. Corvette dreams, let the rubber smoke show. From the gram to the block, we the talk of the town. When no rules come out, better bow your head down. W in the streets, where the wild things go. Corvette dreams, let the rubber smoke show. From the gram to the block, we the talk of the town.
Raw sending the chat Chevy and rolling fast. Snapchat pics, instead only for the past. DMV secrets, the wolves howl at midnight. Corvette dreams burn rubber in the street lights. Prince and Maverick rise, titties in the wind glow. Where pussy cat purrs where the wild wind blow. 9-5 whispers, chatting low. Fuck the rules, let the Chevy horses go. The wolves in the chat, they call my name. Chevy field and street flame. I shake the ground, no two the same. We ride till the sly screams red rain.
All the wolves in the chat, they call my name. Chevy steel and street flame. I shake the ground, not to the same we ride. So the sky screams red rain. Street thunder, print time. They call my name. Chevy steel and street flame. I shake the ground, no two the same. We ride till the sky screams red rain.
Streets holler pits, green white shadows laugh. 9-5 echoes to the photograph. Snapchat ghosts in the rear view glass. The wolves don't die, they just outrun the past. Roseham speeds through the neon alley. Tizzies wink where the streetlights rally.
All the wolves in the chat, they call my name. Chevy steel and street flame. I shake the ground, not to the same we ride. So the sky screams like rain. Streets on the print time. They call my name. Chevy steel and street flame. I shake the ground, no two the same. We ride till the sky screams with rain. Streets humming.
Lights flash on the ground, move hunting in the night. Corvette dreams burn rubber, leave them running by the light. Prince and Merrick was 9-5, keep it tight. In these city streets, we live in danger, it's not a sight. TikTok beats keep thumbs, body sway in the heat. Wet pussycat purr, moving slow to the beat. W in the chat, you know we running these streets. Gang, gang, stand up, ain't no love for the weak. DM slide, secrets in the dark. Ass shaking like thunder, leave a permanent mark. Fuck the rules when the money talk loud. In the streets we reign, we're the king's crown proud.
W in the streets, where the wilding grow. Corvette dreams, let the rubber smoke show. From the grand to the block, be the talk of the town. When the walls come out, better bow your head down.
Prince and Rick rolling, titties gleam in the neon. Every sip of the life got us feeling like demons. Chat blowing up, W got them dreaming. In these concrete jungles, we the ones that mean it.
screen, but the streets know our name. 9-5 in the clutch, never playing no game. Gang, gang in the streets, where the fire ignites. Bring the lies to the ground, keep the truth in the light. DMs lie, secrets in the dark. Cash shaking like thunder smoke show. From the ground to the block, we the talk of the town. When the walls come out, better bow your head down. W in the streets, where the robins go. For that dreams, let the rubber smoke show. From the ground to the block, we the talk of the town. When the walls come out, better bow your head down.
Midnight scroll, the screen so bright. Transgress the line in neon light. TikTok chat and Twitch dreams rise. Fat ass swaying hypnotized. White on white left the code as ice. Prince Emmerich's drawn heroes the dice. DM me, the wolves are near. That purse loud, the engine clear. Wet pussy cat in the spotlight glow. Only for the fans, let the money flow. Live on Insta, YouTube shows. 9 to 5 dreams, but the night still grows. Wet pussy cat in the spotlight glow. Only for the fans, let the money flow. Ross and one on the radio. The wolves are howling, here we go. The screen's a cage, the pixels dance. Titties flashing a fleeting glance. The algorithm knows your name. But the wolves don't play the same game. Shadow whispers, late night calls. Prince Emmerich's crown, it slips and falls. White on white, leather stained with sin. The spotlight fades, but we dive back in. Wet pussy cat in the spotlight glow. Only for the fans, let the money flow. Live on, it's the YouTube shows. 9 to 5 dreams, but the night still grows. Wet pussy cat in the spotlight glow. Only for the fans, let the money flow. Ross and one on the radio. The wolves are howling, here we go. The screen's a cage, the pixels dance. Titties flashing a fleeting glance. Darling, when I ever drumming, not too late and now you're enamored, thinking I don't know the shit up and then mother drew the sweeter night. I tammer to the night and there of every's memories, and now where can we be the night and there the tank we bear.
Bustin' in the chat, Chevy gang roll deep. Snapchat flashes, Insta live for the streets. Only for the fans, they scream my name, DM me. The wolves are out to play, Prince Emmerich in the ride. Corvette dream, ass so fine, it's better than the beats. In the streets, we don't give a fuck. 9-5 per like a web pussycat. This is life or just a dirty dream.
This is life or just a dirty dream. This is life or just a dirty dream. This is life or just a dirty dream. This is life or just a dirty dream.
Say this bands to to the baseline low. Chevy gang movie where the wild things go. Snap the pig, but don't you tag the streets. Remember every drag. Prince and Rick with the golden chain. The pussy cat in the pouring rain. Wi-Fi roaring. Tire stream. This and love is just a gasoline dream. Say this to the baseline love. Chevy gang movie where the wild things
Got my
go.
food. It's kind of cooling down now. Yeah, I'm at level 25 and we can do this mission. Drop my food real quick. Put the mic on. Muted.
The morning bell tolls, they're all sim one. Engines ignite before the rising sun. The assembly line runs a heavy metal song where the steel and the spirit belongs. Clocks ticking hard from 9 to 5, keeping the industrial dream alive. Grinding the gears in the shadow of the crane, etching the legacy through the pouring rain. The pavement shivers when the pack breaks free, chasing a ghost of a wilder destiny. Blue collar stained with the grease and the oil, rising like kings from the dust and the soil. Corvette boots are howling at the gate. Chevy gang loaded with the heavy freight. Prince Emmerich leads the chrome parade across the asphalt where the laws are made. Thunder in the cylinders, lightning in the eye, underneath the blazing of a Midwest sky. The workshop floors of cathedral of sparks, forging the lightning out
if it
of the
isn't one of
dark.
our main
No velvet
benefactors,
throne, just a bucket seat of
put your
pride.
name
With
on
the
a
ghost
plaque
of
or
the
something.
highway,
Not in it
hitching a
for the
ride.
fame and glory.
The punch card bleeds, but the
Quiet
vision stays
professional.
clear. Conquering the
I can
silence in the
respect
cold
that.
winter
So
fear.
how do you
A
plan to
lineage
test my
written in the
patience?
torque in the frame. Every burnt
Well,
rubber skid marks a
we need
family
calm,
name. The
as in long
pavement
range voice and data.
shivers when
Doesn't
the
have to
path
be as fancy
breaks
when you
free.
but at least better than the last
Chasing a
four VHF sets
ghost
we're
of
relying
a
on now.
wilder destiny. Blue collar stain with the goose and the
Hoping you
oil.
can talk to Faye
Rising
Rouse
like
about
kings from the dusk and the
I'd ask Kelly.
soil. Corvette, Jules, howling at the gate.
I owe you.
Chevy gang rolling with the lady crate. Prince Emmerich leads the chrome parade across the asphalt where my lords are made. Thunder in the cylinders, lightning in the eye, underneath the glisten of the Midwest sky. Corvette wolves are howling at the gate. Chevy gang walking with the heavy parade. Prince Emmerich leads the chrome parade across the asphalt where my laws are made. Thunder in the cylinders, lightning in the eye, underneath the glisten of a Midwest sky. Corvette wolves are howling at the gate.
How does it keep doing that? It just stops and reloads. Bruh.
Rolling in the night with the rose and one. 9-5 purr like a beast when I run. Opposition peak, but they hide from the sun. Wolves in the back, yeah, the hunt has begun. Cash talk loud on a 6-7 sink. she whipping through the night like a king. White booty chat, let the echoes ring. Only for the fans, hear the Corvette scream. Chevy gang rolling low, and Paula scrape the street. Prince of Rick in the cut, 13 on repeat. LT1 dripping dreams, convertible heat. From 9 to 5, we don't sleep, we just eat. Midnight whispers in the back of the ride. Wolves keep calling, got no time for lies. Chevy soul with the devil inside. Prince of Rick got the keys to the sky.
They're suffering too. What do they need? Chloe, we don't. I'm sorry, Heffa, but I'm gonna be able to help. Please. What do they need? Long-range voice and data. No problem.
Low Impalas on the hymns of the street. Six and bullets were the rhythm and lead me. Corvette dreams in the world so discreet. 925 wolves never walk, they just creep. Chevy gang rolling low and Paula scrape the street. Prince of Rick in the cut, 13 on repeat. LT1 dripping tunes, convertible heat. From 9 to 5, we don't sleep, we just eat.
Getting sidetracked for a while.
Blazing trails of pure delight. When
What is this?
Wash the earth itself away.
Is this part of the mission?
Lost in one on the B, 9-5 in the heat. High to the streets, murder pain complete. Blink twice, opposition inside. Pull up fast, leave you gone by the night. The wolves howl when the cash hit the ground. My drips allow 6 and make a sound. GG talk, where booty chat. Dance in the dark where the bullets at. Streets of the wolves where the shadows run deep. Only for the fans where the demons don't sleep. Corvette, Trim, Chevy gang in the lane. Prince Emmerich rise, we don't play the same game. Streets of the wolves where the shadows run deep. Only for the fans where the demons don't sleep. Corvette,
Second Division 2.
Chevy gang in the
You don't clean up the area around her road. Control points or missions sometimes. It'll affect you. You can get the armor back. It might shoot you in your back. Top wet booty chat, dance in the dark where the bullets say. Oh boy.
Streets of the wolves where the shadows run deep. Only for the fans where the demons don't sleep. Cover dreams, Chevy gang in the lane. Prince Emmerich rise, me don't play the same game. Streets of the wolves where the shadows run deep. Only for the fans where the demons don't sleep. Cover dreams, Chevy gang in the lane. Prince Emmerich wise, me don't play the same game.
The morning heat is sticking to the sheets, while heavy baseline ripples through the streets. You move like smoke above the bamboo floor. One look at you and I am craving more. Your skin is salt and sugar in the sun. The long night ended but we just begun. The turntable is spinning slow and deep. A promise that we never meant to keep. Raw as the thunder before the iron rain, burning through the marrow and the vein. To the heavy force of a Kingston sound, where the only law is lost and found. Wild as the vine and the open sea, the spirit of the island setting us free. Wrapped in the hazy swing of the beat, swaying in the center of the fever heat. Dusty speakers stacked against the wall, waiting for the evening shadows to fall. The brass section is wailing loud and clear, the only language that we need to hear. Your hands are tracing maps upon my chest. In this golden hour we find no rest. The air is thick with spice and sweet desire, fueling up the engine of the fire. No clocks are ticking in this wooden room, just the heavy scent of the jasmine bloom. The vibration shakes the very ground. lost inside the ocean of the south.
I'm not sure what they're doing, but
The island rain, burning through the marrow and the Seine. To the heavy pulse of a Kingston sound, where the only law is lost and found. Wild as the vine and the open sea, the spirit of the island setting us free. Wrapped in the heavy string of the beat, swaying in the center of the sea heat. No clocks are ticking in this full them known, just the heavy scent of the jasmine bloom. The vibration shakes the very ground, lost inside the ocean of the sound. Raw as the thunder before the island rain, burning through the mellow and the vein. To the heavy pulse of a Kingston sound, where the only law is lost and found. Wild as the vine and the open sea, the spirit of the island setting us free. Wrapped in the heavy swing of the beat, swaying in the center of the fever heat.
Prowling twos, diamond eyes cut through the midnight hues. Russian one up the cold so tight. 9-5 echoes through the now. Chevy Gaines got the torque and flame. Low and Impalas vanish without a name. Prince and Rick,
I haven't seen this part before, so I can't skip it. Excuse me.
Please stand by.
Okay.
The speakers like the in the frame of the heavy code. Ross and one digging deep for the hidden foe. Puerto Rico blood running through the concrete veins. No umbrella needed for the hurricane rains. I am the boss of the bar and the lyric sheet. The asphalt is melting beneath my designer feet. A billion eyes watching how the king arrives. The darkest tint on the windows of our lives. That bunny moving like a shadow in the bright flare. Ross M1 breathing The crown is heavy, but it fits my head so well. A story only the survivors live to tell. Bad Bunny carving names in the marble stone. The frequency belongs to me and me alone. The world is spinning on the tip of my index finger. No memory of the pain is allowed to linger. Bad Bunny moving like a shadow in the bright flare. Ross M1 breathing fire in the heavy air. The crown is heavy but it fits my head so well. A story only the survivors live to tell. Bad Bunny carving names in the marble stone. The frequency belongs to me and me alone. The world is spinning on the tip of my index finger. No memory of the pain is allowed to linger. Champagne on the floor of the private flight. The city looks like diamonds in the middle of the night. Ross and One dropping hammers on the ivory keys, bringing all the doubters down to their shaking knees. Silk shirts open while the ocean breeze blows. Only the circle of the chosen brothers knows how we climb the mountain from the valley floor. Now we are the ones who decide which open door. The countdown starts in the center of the chest. The pressure is a gift that separates the best. One strike of the match and the whole sky turns red. We are living every single word we ever said. Dark body moving like a shadow in the bright glare. Was someone breathing fire in the heavy air. The crown is heavy but it fits my head so well. A stone only the survivors live to tell. That by me carving saints in the marble zone. The frequency begins to meet and needling. The wedge is spinning on the tip of my index finger. No memory everything is allowed to linger. Dark body moving like a shadow in the bright glare. Was someone breathing fire in the heavy air. The code is heavy but it fits my head so well. A story only the survivors live to tell. Dark body carving saints in the marble stone. The frequency begins to lead and needling. The weight is spinning on the tip of my index finger. No memory of the pain is allowed to linger.
Just cleared some sort of war room. Had a huge screen showing the city.
They were going to use it to coordinate operations across the city. Called it their command center. And they are not happy we left it. Keep up the good work.
Midnight transgress on the neon street. Tick tock check, got the rhythm so. Twits, string flashing, low wolves on the prowl. White on white leather, wear it loud, wear it proud.
Now they're talking about uploading their own
TME in the dead of night. Vet her in under city lights. Prince Emmerich's crown don't fit too tight.
Device detected.
Ross and One spinning shadows in flame. Only for the fans we ride. We slide like pussycat with the 93 prime. Fat ass shaking, the screens on fire. Live on Instagram, take it higher. Only for the fans we ride. We slide like pussycat with the 93 pride. Fat ass shaking, the screens on fire. Live on Instagram, take it higher. Only for the fan we ride. Wet pussycat with the digital maze.
Okay, you are
The wolves have the moon's cold stare. White leather whispers to you there.
The free men are going bonkers on their cause. You're fighting with the head honcho.
In the dead of night, set her in under city lights. Prince Emmerich's crown don't fit too tight. Someone still in shadows in flight. Only for the feds we ride. We slide like pussycat with the 93 pride.
for the ground, flashing lights in the night. Draw someone, we nothing at the crowd, right? Only for the fans, we don't do it for the fame. Corvette dreams, we never play. No game in the streets where the wolves come to play. Prince Emmerich, 49.5 in the frame. DMs blowing up, gotta keep it on lock. Wet booty kept hearing TikTok on the block. Gang, gang in the chat, W stand up. Murder pound whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't ever look back. Gang, gang in the chat, W stand tall. Murder pound whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't ever look back. Ross M1 banging at the whole rock alive. TikTok dreams flicker, but we keep it inside. Only for the real ones who know where it's at. Wet booty cat smiling, no need for a map. From the track to the trap where the killers reside. GG in the shadow, but we shine in the ride. Corvette dreams speeding, never slowing it down. We're the pinnacles, but we holding the crown. Gang, gang in the chat, W stand tall. We're the pound whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't ever look back. Gang, gang in the chat, W stand tall. We're the pound whispers, but we don't fall. GG in the cut where the shadows at. From the beat to the streets, we don't ever look back.
Perfect angle, perfect grip.
Agent in need of backup.
Coffee stains the morning paper gray. The radio comes so brain. I lace my shoes and check the boat again. To join the set time, flows one way. A plastic bag that against the chest. A sterile flow through rolls all over ways. The trade dreams we gathered in our beds. When on the smile we laid off put to rest. From now until the shadow hits the fire. The clock is just a hammer on the nail. A measure piece so long a narrow rail. The cost of staying quiet and alive.
champagne's up. Catch, don't ever stop. Chevy can pull up, please don't stop. I'm too stubby and we hit the spot. Who's in the Chevy? Howling at the moon. I'm so bad. Make the stereo boom. Fuck the drama. We just chase the truth. Money in the air. Yeah, we like it. Was M1 in the mix, no cap. Riding to the city where the killers are. Streets don't love you, they want you back. But we keep moving, never slack. Purple lights like prints in the right. Move in the back, let them testify. Every night is a new surprise. Chevy gang light never die. Tear is popping, champagne top. With pussy cat, she don't ever stop. Chevy gang pull up, we don't stop. Hunting W and we hit the spot. Who's in the Chevy? Howling at the moon. I'm so fat. Make the stereo boom. Flop the drama. We just chase the tour. Money in the air. Me, we like it. Who's in the Chevy? Howling at the moon. I'm so fat. Make the stereo boom. Flop the drama. We just chase the tour. Money in the air. Me, we like it.
Ross and one on the beat. Feel the rhythm in my chest. 9-5 up and down the street. Moves how to the heat. Red dreams, midnight schemes. Chevy gang rolling on the moonbeam. Rolling pilots straight up pavement. Prince Street got that ancient statement. Tires on the city hymn. Street lights flicker, shadows dim. Concrete jungle, steel and chrome. The wolf don't ever roam alone. 9-5 birds, the engine sings. Symphony of midnight wings. Cherry wolves on the low. Where the wild winds blow. Engine growl, headlights glow. We own the night. Let the city know.
Agent down. Agent deceased.
Corvette speed, a reckless art. Chevy gang with the rebel heart. Bull riders kiss the ground. Prince breath wears the crown. Moonlight whisper streets will fly. The wolves don't sleep, they never die. Rubber burns, the night's alive. A primal dance, a midnight drive. Chevy wolves on the low. Where the wild winds blow. Engine round, headlights
Oh, Frank guy, Labrador Frank, total chat, incredible game. Catching every spirit in the drift. I am a flirt, call me the Whistler. Sharp edge, cutting like a chisel. Boys being weird, color gleaming in the dark. Girls being weird, preppy shadows in the park. Doing a good job, yeah, I am cooking now. Heat under the middle, and I am looking now. Feels like something else. It is giving pure pulse proof that we are living. Heartless dancing in a bra. Wildest sight that we ever saw. It's giving what it needs to give. True soul way we choose to live. Pop off, let the engine run. Cooking till the night is done. Busting through the veins of the street. Time is counted into a heavy beat. Preppy energy in a tangled line. Going through hours of the traffic time. Listen in the corner with the velvet tongue. Songs for the restless in the very. Pop off if you feel the pressure rise. Look at all the magic in your stranger's eyes. I am a flood, call me the Rizzler. Sharp edge cutting like a chisel. Boys being weird, call it gooning in the dark. Girls being weird, preppy shadows in the park. Doing a good job, yeah, I am cracking now. Heat under the bellow, and I am looking now. Feels like something else. It is giving pure pulse proof that we are living. Hot mess dancing in a bra. Wildest sin that you ever saw. It is giving what it needs to give. True soul way we choose to live. Pop off, let the engine run. Cooking till the night is done.
Here's something shocking. Found you! Get behind you belong in the past. The future is now. Got him lined up just right. They try to flag me while I move.
The coffee stains the morning paper gray. The radio hums its old refrain. I lace my shoes and check the boat again. To join the steady tide that goes one way. A plastic crash that clicks against the chest. A stereo glow from rows of overheads. We trade the dreams we gathered in our beds for numbers far than data put to rest. From 9 until the shadow hits the 5. The clock is just a hammer on the nail. A magic pace along a narrow rail. The cost of staying quiet and alive. The water cooler bubbles out a sigh. Small talk about the weather and the score. Hold on, I got ya. Avoid the eyes across the polished floor. Wait for the golden hours to arrive. No signatures faint upon the page. A ghost within the heavy filing stack. There is no looking down or looking back. Just maintenance inside a velvet cage. The minute hand is heavy as a stone. 1,000 seconds stretching into one. Until the heavy laboring is done. And I can reclaim what I truly own. From 9 until the shadow hits the 5. The clock is just a hammer
The highway hums a lonesome tune. Underneath the dying moon, and we'll ride till the break of day. All I say is you guys. Ain't no future, just a ghost of the past. Radio plays up the rising sun. Tires whisper, no look back. The night is long, but stay on track. One more turn, and more may last. And maybe just another day. More dreams go on to the dust where the stars are gone. 93 never lets me down. Just me and the wind in town. Sent in the chat, Chevy gang golden D. Snapchat flashes, Insta, live, we don't see. Only for the fans, DM me if you dare. The whole town in La Corbett puts through the air. Prince Emmerich in the street, shadows falling fast. Titty shaking slow, wet pussy cat don't last. 9-5 whispers, gross in the chat. Ass in the window, looking back where we at. Cherry woods in the night. Inches for life, a fight. Fuck the rules, we don't care. We gon' ride till the light. Snap a pic, send a D, and let the world know our name. In the street, in the chat, we ain't playing. No games. Ross and flexing. Shabby paint dripping gold. Instagram live with the crew. Never fold. Only for the ones who know where we roam. The walls got secrets, but the streets know it all. Prince Emmerich in the street, shadows falling fast. Titty shaking slow, wet pussy cat don't last. 9-5 whispers, bros in the chat. Let the whole world know, Cherry Woods in the night. Ages for life, a fight. Fuck the rules, we don't care, we gon'
I can read the relentless clock twice, that's why.
GME, but you better come correct. The wolves don't sleep, we don't take no steps back. Chevy gang in the cut, insta fame on tap. Wet pussy cat in the dark, no looking back. Cherry wolves in the night.
Spread out, people.
Inches per life,
Stations out.
fuck the rules, we don't care, we gon' ride till the light. Snap a pic, send a D, and let the world know our name. In the streets, in the chat, we ain't playing.
But I gotta say, I'm equally impressed with this Aguilar. Now my people can communicate all across Midtown. You're not looking for a job by any chance?
You want me to join First Light?
You'd be in charge of all our comms and such. I already cleared it with Fei-Lao. How about it?
Well, you sure know how to woo a lady, Senor Navarro. And it just so happens that I believe in your good cause, so I accept.
Well, then it's settled. Join the next patrol up here.
Rolling in a Ross and one beat light so bright.
And thanks again, Agent.
TikTok flashing knife on the ground tonight.
So I can show off the progress we made.
Only for the fans, they howl like wolves inside. Corvette dreams beam to the city light. Ass shaking in the streets, the rhythm got it right. Sexy like the Prince Milik in a fight. 9-5 in my hand, DM's taking flight. Wet booty cap, wearing doubly holding tight. Ass in the mirror, sex on the floor.
Oh, God was doing all the
Prince make
camera.
we always score.
That's cool, but at least we made it.
Wet booty cat we never ignore.
Let's reverse.
Gang, we run the chat. GG pull up, never falling back. From the murder pan to the top of the map. Moves in the Corvette, never looking back. Ross never made the sound so raw. TikTok virals breaking every law. Fans in the front, they scream for more. Corvette speed, we crash through the door. Ass in the mirror, sex on the floor. Prince me, great vibes, we always score. 9-5 dreams, DMs galore. Gang, we run the chat. GG pull up, never falling back. From the murder pan to the top of the map. Wolves in the Corvette, never looking back. Whilst there will be the sound so raw. TikTok virals making every long. Fans in the front, they scream for more. Corvette speed, we crash through the door. Ass in the mirror, sex on the floor. TikTok viral, back rocking back. Rose in the Corvette, never looking back. Got the streets on repeat. TikTok flash, gram dreams, watch the wolves creep. Corvette dreams with the top down low. Eyes in the streets, but she moves like a ghost. From the streets to the ground, we don't play for the crowd, only for the fans. Yeah, we turn it all out.
I'm not sure why these safe houses are not alphabetical order.
GG, we ride with it. Prince and Rick in the 9-5 link. DM slide, web booty cat, bring the flame. Up with you in the chat. Gang loud. From murder pen to Haiti, Creole proud. From the streets to the gram, I don't care, it's on the cloud. Only for the fans, yeah, we turn it all out. Wolves in the night, sex in the breeze. Chat blow up, GG, we ride with these. Haiti, Creole fire, DN fly, take it higher. Ross and 1B, don't lie. Streets talk, we amplify. Streets to the bank, we don't play for the crowd, only for the fans, yeah, we get all out. Wolves in the night, sex in the breeze. Chapter 1, GG, we lie with ease. Corvette speed, sex in the sheets. Gram fiend, but the streets still creep. Prince and Leak with the golden touch. Wet booty cat, yeah, she love it too much. W in the chat, gang rise. From murder pen to the starry skies. Creole blood, Haiti veins. What's M1B, this the same old game. From the streets to the gram, they don't play for the cup, only for the fans, yeah, it's turning all up. Wolves in the night, sex in the breeze. Chop blow up, yeah, we ride with ease. From the streets to the gram, they don't play for the cup, only for the fans, yeah, they play it all up. Wolves in the night, sex in the breeze. Chop blow up, yeah, we ride with ease. From the streets to the gram, we don't play it all the cup, only for the fans, yeah, we shut it all out. Wolves in the night, sex in the breeze. Chat blow up, GG, we ride with ease.
Take a second to go through.
When on the beat, I slide inside the rhythm where we meet. The
Heavy pulses weighing on the floor. I know exactly what you're waiting for. Your surface tension breaks beneath my hand, a language only we can understand. Tracing every curve and every line, merging every shadow, yours and mine. The friction starts to spark a deeper heat. Your texture feels like luxury Corvette seats, soft and polished, cooling down the flame, while I'm sinking deep into your name. This physical communion takes us high, between the sheets where secrets multiply. Deep penetration of the soul and flame, a primal hunger that we cannot tame. Passion flowing through the velvet dark, every point of contact leaves a mark. Where echoes moving through the quiet room, the scent of desire starts to bloom. I feel the moisture calling out for more, a tidal wave against the bedroom shore. Touching skin to skin, a holy vow. There is no later, there is only now. The architecture of this night is grand, built by every motion of my hand. The friction starts to spark a deeper heat. Your texture feels like luxury Corvette seats, soft and polished, cooling down the flame, while I'm sinking deep into your name. This physical communion takes us high, between the sheets where secrets multiply. Deep penetration of the soul and frame, a primal hunger that we cannot tame. Passion flowing through the very dark, every point of contact leaves a mark. This physical communion takes us high, between the sheets where secrets multiply. Deep penetration of the soul and frame, a primal hunger that we cannot tame. Passion flowing through the very dark, every point of contact leaves a mark.
Midnight falls on the city lights. Sexy girl with the street girl vibes. When I do, got me hypnotized. Money talks, but she rolls her eyes. Blinking lights like a 9 to 5. 10 times 8, we're alive. Fat ash burning, feels so right. Pussy cat in the neon night. Oh, she's a bad out of a China heist. Sensual touch under moonlight. 18 plus, only no disguise. Old enough to make you wild. On a V8 ride, fast and free with the bad boy pride. The wolf howls till the stars so high. The wolves run where the shadows lie. Blinking lights like a 9 to 5. 10 times 8, we're alive. Fat ash burning, feels so right. Pussy cat in the neon night. She's a bad of a Jenner house. Sensual touch under moonlight. 18 plus, only no disguise. Old enough to make you wild.
in the chat, she's got the spotlight. Titties popping, fat ass in the white light. Wet pussycat, she's purring so right. Twitching YouTube, streaming all night. Live on Insta only for the fans. Gross and when Prince and Marek in the plan. DM me, baby, take a chance. The wolves are howling, lost in the trance. Digital lust got me hooked on a feed. White on white, leather moving so sweet. 1993 vintage dreams, but so slick, riding supreme. Flicker the wrist, she's switching the scene. Fuck the noise, she's a queen. Silky voice, like a midnight dream. Got me locked in her digital scheme. The walls are calling, night so deep. She's the poison I can't retreat. One more click, I'm under her feet. Lost in the glow of the screen. Mountains heartbeat. Digital dummies heartbeat. She's the prize. Got me hooked on her feet. White on white, leather moving so sweet. 1993 vintage dreams, but so slick, riding supreme. Flicker the wrist, she's switching the scene. Fuck the noise, she's the queen. Silky voice, like a midnight dream. Blossom in the chat light so bright. Twitch and YouTube streaming all night. Live on Insta just for the show. Only for the fans, let the love flow. DM me, the wolves howl out. Vets in the streets, breaking the crowd. Prince and Marek with the crown so high. Titties and fat ass catch every eye. Live for the fans, we don't ever quit. Wet pussycat, yeah, we hit the strip. 9 to 5, but we own the night. Every damn moment feels so right.
Let me just street. Let me just street. Let me just street. Let me just street.
Night, just solo whip. Night wars, bake bread. Jeez, my life. Die, bake done. Moment feels so right. In the streets, we run so free. Fuck the rules, it's just you and me. Lights so bright, they know our name. Every night feels just the same. DM me, been the wolves howl loud. Vet in the streets, breaking the crowd. Prince and Marek with the crown so high. Titties and fat ass catch every eye. Live for the fans, we don't ever quit. Wet pussycat, yeah, we hit the strip. 9 to 5, but we own the night. Every damn moment feels so right.
Marking every mile of the grind, leaving the hunger of the morning behind. The sun burns low on the edge of the screen, counting the hours till the circuit is complete. 9 to 5, heavy on the spine of the day, trading the soul just to clear out the way. A clock is a hammer and the anvil is cold, building a story that has already been told. But the keys in the pocket hold a different key. waking the ghosts on this dead in concrete. Corvette wolves howling for a hollow night. Chevy gang running from the pedal dash light. Prince Emmerich leading with a crown of cold, searching for a kingdom he can finally call home. Battle and thunder in the black velvet skies. Truth is the blur where the white line lies. Fiberglass bodies like a pack in the dark, fueling the engine with a desperate spark. V8 ambition in a four-cylinder town, taking the throne and a hand-me-down down. Shifting to glory where the asphalt bleeds, planting the gravel like a harvest of seeds. Silver and shadow on the highway divide, nowhere to run but we take it in stride. The Ross M1 name on the side of the crate is a ghost in the mirror we left at the gate. Freedom is heavy, but it carries the weight of every paycheck that arrived the day late. Corvette wolves howling through the hollow north. Chevy gone running from the pale dash light. Prince Emmerich leading with a crown of comb, searching for a kingdom he can finally call home. Metal and thunder on the black velvet spies. Truth is the blow where the white line lies.
Yeah. She's a nasty girl in a pixel world. TikTok chat got her twitching unfurled. White on white leather, she's dripping in cream. 1903 dreams in a digital stream. Oh, she's the dirty queen of the digital streets. Fat ass shaking to a billion deeds. Wet pussycat with the wolves at her feet. Prince Emmerich whispers, DM me sweet. Live on Insta only for the fans. Ross and one with the cash in his hands. That engine humming like the buzz in her plans. YouTube lights, she's a star in the dark. Titties clean like a neon arc. The wolves howl but she's playing the part. Dirty queen with the diamond heart. Fingers tap on a glass screen. Every click's a dollar, every glance is a dream. D and me on me on the dark. Set in mind. Oh, she's the dirty queen of the digital streets. Fat ass shaking to a billion deeds. Wet pussycat with the wolves at her feet. Prince Emmerich whispers.
Rolling in the night with the rose and one. 9-5 purr like a beast when I
Stay
run.
with me
Opposition
too,
beat,
but
but they have from the sun. Wolves in the back, yeah, the hunt has begun. Cash talk loud on a 6-7 sing. GG whipping through the night like a king. Wet booty chat, let the echoes ring. Only for the fans, hear the Corvette scream. Chevy gang rolling low, and Paula scrape the street. Prince Rick in the cut, 13 on repeat. LT1 dripping dreams, convertible heat. From 9 to 5, we don't sleep. We just eat. Midnight whispers in the back of the ride. Wolves keep calling, got no time for lies. Chevy soul with the devil inside.
Prince Rick got the keys to the sky. Low Impalas on the hymns of the street. Six and bullets were the rhythm and lead me. Corvette dreams in a world so discreet. 925 wolves never want, they just
Reach level 40, it really doesn't matter what type of fucking shit. Make sure I don't make it worse by choosing this. Hold on. Why is that still?
We just eat.
Is that 10K that means? 5K. As far as DPS now. I suspect it gives you only half. Your power score level. That's your yes. Why in this area it always does that?
Standard shift gears turning under the sun. Checking if the pulse is still barely alive. The pavement burns with a heavy cost while every dream is a ghost in the fog. Keeping the count of the hours we lost, writing the chapters of a weary dawn. But out in the night, the wolves are calling, tracing the lines of the highway scars. The shabby game watches the twilight falling, gathering dust beneath the scattered stars. Shift the weight of the steel and bone, driving away from the cage of the light. We find the kingdom to call our own, gathering the chat for the lords of the night. Chrome reflection on a Corvette hood, slicing through the air of the silent street, doing the things that they said we should, never find a way for the ends to meet. The screen flickers blue in the dashboard glow, 1,000 voices screaming for the wind, fast as the water where the rapids flow, looking for a place where the gods begin.
There's our agent.
But out in the night, the wolves are calling, tracing the lines of the highway scars. The Chevy gang watches the twilight falling, gathering dust beneath the scattered stars. Shift the weight of the steel and bone, driving away from the cage of the light. We find the kingdom to call our own, doubling the chat for the Lord of the night.
Thanks again. We got more work to do.
circling red while the frost lingers on the window pane. I watch the birds gather by the frozen brick, waiting for the thaw and the April rain.
Which says it's been 2 hours and 55 minutes, so I might stop there since it wants me to level up two ranks now. Level up 2 ranks, and I'm just like,
of any cup, and the radio hums a low and lonesome tune. I see the sun slowly waking up to chase away but don't stop the winter moon. I walk down the street where the pavement is cracked, remembering the promises that we never kept, living in the space of the things we lack and the long guarded vigils that we never slept.
Dark zone and
Time is a river that bends toward the sea, carrying the secrets of who we used to be. No silver or gold can buy back the hour or train back the scent of a withered flower. Yet the spirit moves in a quiet dance, stuck in one more
the fuck do you evacuate from the helicopter?
Happy St. Valentine's Day. The words are heavy and the sky is gray, but I will sing them until the clouds give way. Across the hollow fields where you used to play, it is a simple blessing for a serious soul, a piece of a heart that tried to be whole.
I mean, I know how to extract, but it's telling me to extract myself. Evacuate from the dark zone via helicopter. Fuck you, evacuate via helicopter.
The Ross and one ignition sparks a heavy metal bite. Beneath the grid of 9 to 5, we vanish from the light. Where clockwork gears are grinding down the marrow of the day. We find a gasoline escape to wash the rust away. The pavement is the jagged scar across this tired land, with shifting gears and steady grip and grease upon the hand. Corvette wolves are howling through the midnight rain. The Chevy gang is surging like a fever in the vein. No master and no shadow, just the thunder in the soul, where the broken white lines flicker and the heavy pistons roll. Yeah, we hunt the wide horizons where the blacktop meets the sun, until the hollow race of every working day is done. Forget the stale fluorescent halls and suits of iron gray. We trade the cubicle for torque and throw the keys away. The Ross and one is screaming through the valley of the steel. A revolution of the heart behind a wooden wheel. From the 9 to 5 endurance to the freedom of the chase. We leave the dust space. Corvette wolves are howling through the midnight rain. The Chevy gang is surging like a fever in the vein. No master and no shadow, just the thunder in the soul. Where the broken white yarn flicker and the heavy pistons roll. Yeah, we hunt the wide horizons where the blacktop meets the sun, until the hollow race of every working day is done. Corvette wolves are howling through the midnight rain. The Chevy gang is surging like a fever in the vein. No master and no shadow, just the thunder in the soul. Where the broken white lines flicker and the heavy pistons roll. Yeah, we hunt the wide horizons where the blacktop meets the sun, until the hollow race of every working day is done.
Blossom in the chat light so bright.
Saying these fucking flanky ass games, bro. Motherfuckers is always glitchy as fuck. Look at this.
Only for the fans, let the love flow. The wolves
See,
howl out, vets in the streets,
it's based on the controls that I fucking press.
the crown so high. Cities and fast, catch every eye. Live for the fans, we don't ever quit. Wet pussycat, yeah, we hit the strip. 9 to 5, but we own the night. Every damn moment feels so right. So free. Fuck the rules, it's just you and me.
Constantly on my fucking
Lights
dick,
so
bro.
bright, they know our name. Every night feels just the same. DM me, been the wolves howl loud. Vets in the streets breaking the crowd. Prince Emmerich with the crown so high. Titties and fat ass catch every eye. Live for the fence, we don't ever quit. Wet pussycat, yeah, we hit the strip. 9 to 5, but we own the night. Every damn moment feels so right.
What's that?
Dream, Arctic white shining under the moonbeam. V8 hot, 300 horses run free. Legacy's cool, but you're burning through me. Sex and steel, a dangerous dance.
I keep getting out of cover.
Proximity coverage only. Sports car queen on a midnight road. Pedal down, heavy lobs overload. Burning through me.
Serious trauma detected.
Ross, I'm in the chat. Chevy gang road deep. Snapchat flashes. Insta live on repeat. Only for the fans, yeah, they know my name. DM me, the wolves come out to play. Friends that round, in the cut, it's in the frame. Work with the cat, current 9-5, bring the flame. Prince in the chat, we here to pretend. Corvette dream, capture rules in the end. Streets talk loud, but we move in silence. We just stack up the mileage, just on flex, but the vision stay low. I don't see, we just shakes up the spoils.
Nigga saw me come from around the corner. Serious right now. It's fucking outrageous, bro. Stupid tracking shit is annoying too. Fucking track from the map.
Chevy gang roll deep. Snapchat flashes instantly for the streets. Only for the fans, they scream my name. DM me, the wolves are hard to play. Prince Emmerich, in the right, current dreams. That's so fun, it's brighter than the beams. In the streets, we don't give a fuck. 9-5 purring like a wet pussy cat. Oh no. Baseline low, Chevy gang moving where the world things go. Snap a pic, but don't you tank. The streets remember every drag. Prince Emmerich with a golden chain. Wet pussy cat in the pouring rain. Prince Emmerich in the rise where I dream. In the street, we don't give a fuck. 9-5 burn like a wet pussy cat.
city shining in the neon light. Fat ass swaying left to right. Wet pussycat purrs all night. In the chat they type, they fight. Twitch strings bleed to YouTube's go. Live on Insta, hearts in a row. Only for the fans they know. Ross and one, cash flow. 9-5, but the wolves don't sleep. Flare dreams in 93. White on white, leather ride with me. Fuck the rules, we digital royalty. Prince and Rick in the DM breeze. Gold chains clink with midnight ease. Screen names whisper, come and see. Pixel crowns and fantasies. 9-5, but the wolves don't sleep. Their dreams in 93. White on white, leather ride with me. Fuck the rules, we digital royalty. 9-5, but the wolves don't sleep. Their dreams in 93. White on white, leather ride with me. Fuck the rules, we
Step inside the party, making moves.
Can't fucking leave.
Castellan, hanging on my waist.
Loading done.
Looking for
Ready to
a
leave.
rhythm I can use. It's giving energy I never had. It's giving power to the way I stand. Forget the logic of the good and bad. Just feel the pressure of the master plan. I am the flirt and the rizzler.
So you gotta extract twice.
Mentality standing tall, frat lights split across the floor. I am the flirt and the rizzler, cooking up a heat you can't ignore. Cooling in the corner, getting dizzier. While pretty girls are pacing on the floor. It's giving something I can't name, a hot mess burning in the dark. Boys are acting weird and looking tame. I'm just the one who provided the spark. Doing a good job with the flow.
Stashes are hard to find.
Until it breaks. Everything is moving fast and slow. Counting up the value of mistakes. It's giving energy I never had. It's giving power to the way I stand. Forget the logic of the good and bad. Just feel the pressure of the master plan.
I might be back later. Let's see.
While our preppy girls are pacing on the floor. The girls are acting weird and pink. Preppy looks in heavy plastic chains. Better than the lonely way I think. Washing up the static from my veins. It's giving energy I never had. It's giving power to the way I stand. Forget the logic of the good and bad. Just feel the pressure of the master plan. I am the flirt and the rizzler. Cooking up a heat you can't ignore. Moving in the corner, getting dizzier. While preppy girls are pacing on the floor.
Plate on the table, yeah, it tastes good. Bustin' like a fever through the neighborhood, you did a good job, so don't pop off. Cook The person at the ceiling drop off. Frat guy leaning by the door frame. Total champagne at a board game. Watch the way the motion starts to shift. Catching every spirit in the drift. I am a flirt, call me the Rizzler. Sharp edge cutting like a chiseler. Boys being weird, call it gooning in the dark. Girls being weird, preppy shadows in the park. Doing a good job, yeah, I am cooking now. Heat under the middle, and I am looking now. Feels like something else, it is giving. Pure pulse proof that we are living. Hot mess dancing in a bra. Wildest sight that you ever saw. It is giving what it needs to give. True soul way we choose to live. Pop off, let the engine run. Cooking till the night is done. Buzzing through the veins of the city street. Chatters counting rhythms to a heavy beat. Preppy energy in a tangled line. Gleaning through the hours, losing track of time. Rizzler in the corner with the velvet tongue. Songs for the restless and the very young. Pop off if you feel the pressure rise. Look at all the magic in the stranger's eyes. I am a flirt, call me the Rizzler. Sharp edge cutting like a chiseler. Boys being weird, call it gooning in the dark. Girls being weird, preppy shadows in the park. Doing a good job, yeah, I am cooking now. Heat under the mellow, I am looking now. Feels like something else, it is giving. Pure pulse proof that we are living. Hot mess dancing in a bra. Wildest sick that you ever saw. It is giving what it needs to give. True soul way we choose to live. Pop off, let the engine run. Cooking till the night is done.
Midnight falls on the city lights. Sexy girl with the street girl vibes. When I do, got me hypnotized. Money talks, but she rolls her eyes. Blinking lights like a 9 to 5. 10 times 8, we're alive. Fat ash burning, feels so right. Pussy cat in the neon night. Oh, she's a bad, bad vagina heist. Sensual touch under moonlight. 18 plus, only no disguise. Old enough to make you wild. On a V8 ride, fast and free with the bad boy pride. The wolf howls to the stars so high. The wolves run where the shadows lie. Blinking lights like a 9 to 5. 10 times 8, we're alive. Fat ash burning, feels so right. Pussy cat in the neon night. She's a bad, bad vagina house. Sensual touch under moonlight. 18 plus, only no disguise. Old enough to make you wild.
Ross M1 on the beat now, fly grind. Opposition looking, but they stay blind. The wolves out loud when the cash drops. 6-7 in the ride, never gonna stop. GG talk, rap, booty chat. Only so the fans, they know where it's at. Corvette dream, Chevy game rise. Long pilots cruising under midnight skies.
Prince and Rick in the 13 zone. LT1 speed, we're never alone. Convertible top, let the wind blow free.
It goes for now.
95 life is the only way to be.
Ross M1 back with the heat. 9-5 hustle, never miss a beat. Opposition faded, they can't compete. The wolves move fast, they light on their feet. GG vibe, wet booty flow. Only for the fans, they already know. Corvette dreams in the Chevy lane. Low end bottles rolling through the rain.
Prince and Rick in the 13 zone. LT1 speed, we're never alone. Convertible top, let the wind blow free. 9-5 life is the only fate of day. Prince and Rick in the 13 zone. LT1 speed, we're never alone. Convertible top, let the wind blow free. 9-5 life is the only way to be.
Raps in one beat, knocking in the street.
Russ M1 beat knocking in the street. TikTok lights flash to the wolves heartbeat. Only for the fans we ride Corvette and dreams.
GG's for now.
As to the wind, living life so extreme. From the city lights to the ocean breeze. 18 nights got us down on our knees. From murder pen to Haiti shores. Creole tongues talking behind closed doors. Gang loud in the chat we scream. W sign is a team dream. From murder pen to Haiti shores. Creole tongues talking behind closed doors. Gang loud in the chat we scream. W sign is a team dream. GG echoes where the rebels stand. In the streets we make our final stand. Sex and rhythm in the midnight air. Haiti vibes we don't play fair. From the city lights to the ocean breeze.